Alright, this is Drinks and Thanks, last call.
That's such a clever name. That's amazing. I really think that's a really clever name. I'm not being facetious. I think that's a very clever name. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and sit in a corner.
I have a question for you. Have you talked to my brother before?
I think we
Okay,
said
wait,
hi.
no, I have. Like, I feel like 2 FaceTimes that I've been like, hi, and then I've just left.
It was really, I think it was just like a hi really quickly. For never talking.
Can I say something? I thought it was going to be I thought this was going to be way more weird than it was. And it wasn't weird at all. Maybe it's because I got drunk. I don't know the logistics of it or the mathematics or the science behind it. But it seemed pretty normal, like from this part of Virginia.
For having her really like talk before, I feel like there was some good chemistry.
Was that Richie that just said that? Wait, hold on. Derek, did you just say that?
Yeah, I just said that.
That's so weird, because I saw your, oh my god. It's very strange, and I've even noticed in watching past episodes that I'm like, holy shit, like, it's like the same thing. And you guys are wearing the same shirt.
I changed my shirt because I was wearing a red shirt that was more like purpley. I thought this one was more red.
No, dude, the fact that you changed your shirt and I didn't know and I thought you were wearing the same shirt, why would you choose even close to the same color?
The only thing that differentiates you two is that Richie prefers like a deep plunge in his neckline, and Derek just likes to keep it clean, like towards the top. Otherwise, it's a blur. Richie, do you wear contacts?
No, I don't wear contacts.
What? Are you sure?
No, I have perfect vision.
What is perfect vision then? What's your vision?
2015.
Is that better than 2020?
Yeah, it is. He probably Googled that, and that's why he came prepared with that question.
This morning I Googled what is great vision, just in case that happens to be brought up later tonight.
I feel like that's on your notes. If we went on your drinks and things notes, like I don't
know
know.
this.
I feel like
I'm noteless.
Do you really not have a list? Nobody has a list?
Maybe if we wrote down notes and like talking points that this would go way more smoothly.
For Richie, not for anyone else. I feel like it would go more smooth for Richie in editing, but then otherwise everyone would be the same. Because Richie's the one that has to suffer the consequences of everyone just being fucking drunk. I came on and I'm definitely very drunk. Officer can come with a breathalyzer right now and, validate the situation. I feel like you guys aren't that drunk. Or is that just me being drunk and paranoid?
I think you're definitely paranoid.
Richie, I don't feel like you're very drunk. You haven't, stuttered or, I don't know. I don't feel like it's a drunk Richie.
Here's the thing. When we do
there
drinks
it is. Never mind.
When we're filming, I need to, play host, kind of.
Can I ask a question to Derek? How is it? Because, you, Alex, and Richie have known each other for a while. Richie's like, let's organize our, thoughts into this thing. How do you guys feel about that?
It's kind of how he is. Whenever we do anything like this, we've made videos in the past, he kind of, takes the lead on it, and he kind of wants to be that guy. It works for me because I'm pretty busy, so if I can just come on and kind of be, the talent, even though I think I'm the worst one out of all of us.
I feel like it is difficult, even though you guys have known each other for so long, but being put in a situation where it's be funny and entertaining. I feel like that's hard.
We used to just video chat and do this for fun,
that's the thing.
And that's how this came up. Because we would just do this, and we were like, we should film this. We talk about some ridiculous shit. I think when we get more off topic is when it gets better. So it's kind of finding that fine line of keeping it, smooth flowing, but also crazy.
I feel like if you follow any group of 4 people who have been friends for a long time in life, they'll say we should have a reality TV show.
That's true.
But
that's so true.
I think the cool thing about it is that you guys are actually fucking doing it. I do genuinely think that that's the really great part about it. Even though it's weird because you guys have known each other for so long and it's oh, we're on camera, we're fucking awesome. But then you get people chiming in their opinions and saying you guys have small dicks. I don't know what people fucking on the internet say. They just suck.
I don't think we've ever got a small dick comment.
I get small dick comments all the time. Even though Alex gets very frustrated every time he gets drunk, which is pretty counterproductive because he shows about drinking. But then the next morning he's like, oh shit, I know I got frustrated, but I still love the show. Can we do it next week? Am I giving a life lesson? Am I Tony Robinson? I think I am.
Is that the guy with the elliptical?
You would think from the back, oh my god, that's an honor. From the back I would be Tony Robinson.
So
and Derek, you with a fucking baby that you make this shit work is amazing. Babies have their own schedule, or so I hear from YouTube.
Sometimes I wake up during filming, but he goes right back to sleep, so it's good. I mean, I travel a lot, so I'm in a hotel now, Normally I'm in a different state every week, so.
Are you really in a different state every week?
For the most part, I travel like 3 weeks out of the month.
Traveling is the #1 most exhausting thing on the human body.
It's crazy how sitting down and doing nothing is so exhausting.
I mean, I was in the airport. I don't want to reiterate what I was complaining about 5 hours ago, but I was in the airport for almost 11 hours. I was trying to edit my video that was supposed to be up today and all this fucking shit. I would be editing for 15 minutes and my body, I would fall asleep with the computer like on my knee. And I was just like this, like falling asleep, even though I wasn't doing anything, just because your body just doesn't even know how to react. Like, so many things in the human body are just like adapted to what you know, that when you change it, your whole shit gets fucked up. And the internet can be complicated in that situation. I haven't uploaded a video in a week. That is intense for some people who follow me. They're like, a week? Like, let's say I hadn't tweeted since last Tuesday, people would genuinely say I was dead.
Should we do an experiment?
What's the experiment? What's the control? See, I know science.
How long, like, how do we make that new experiment? Like, how long can something go where you don't say something, you don't post something until people...
One day.
Not until they freak out, until like almost like, my mind's somewhere else.
So
Richie!
what's the biggest story that's broke about you that's not even completely true?
That's hard because most of them are true. Like, that's a difficult one. If I mention one person in a story or something, they'll be like, it's this person. And then they'll really, like, run with that, and they'll be like, it's this person. They go on that person's video and just, like, completely bash them, and it's like, that wasn't at all the person that it was. You guys completely missed the mark. I could say the smallest thing, like, I walked through a white door. Everyone will be like, white door in Los Angeles, white door in Echo Park, white door, and just like, and then the Google searches will heighten, and it's just the most bizarre experience when you make a story about someone, and you're just like, their name starts with an M. The most search thing is M, Jessi Smiles, M, dating, Jessi Smiles. It's just like this bizarre thing. But the most bizarre thing that's ever happened was that I just made a video about an administrator that I used to have in my high school who is horrible, and he suspended me from high school, and it just ruined my whole high school experience. Turns out he finds the video, he comments on the video, talking about his small penis and multiple other things. It's just bizarre, the world I live in. I just feel like it's just like insane. If I wanted to talk about like the most random celebrity or the most random thing, it would actually make an impact. And that's the thing that doesn't process in my brain, which should process in my brain because I talk a lot of shit.
At least you have the afterthought mindset of like knowing my effect on people. I still feel like some people like would just run with like the ball and just take it all in, but at least
I feel like you're yelling. Are you yelling in your house?
Honestly, he's getting pretty loud. Your face is getting red.
I feel like you're just fucking yelling.
Do you have anybody in your apartment?
Yeah, of course. I'm in a room with no fans, so it's getting hot in here. So I'm getting like riled up.
But it being hot doesn't dictate the volume of your voice. You're just screaming.
Agreed.
Hey!
I have a question. Are there like YouTube clicks, or is there like bad blood?
Yeah, it exists in the internet 100%. Because I don't want to hang out with certain people on the internet, they think that that's just the most bizarre thing they've ever heard. They're like, you don't want to hang out with me? What's wrong with you? Do you have like mental issues? Do you need to go see a therapist? People genuinely take it to heart when you don't want to be their friends on the internet. Like, people in the internet don't view the world as the real world. They view it as the internet world. Oh, we're all famous on the internet? We all need to be friends. And if you're not part of that, go fuck yourself. That's just bizarre to me. I never want to live that life. It's not like a reality show where I'm fucking Snooki and you're JWoww and we have to be friends. No. Fuck that. I don't have to be your friend if I don't want to. I just came from VidCon, which was insane.
Before you say VidCon, I think you need to let Derek know what VidCon is.
Well, Derek, VidCon is Video Convention, aka YouTuber Convention, and it's just all these famous YouTubers come and meet their fans. I remember I walked up to a YouTuber, I was like,
Who was it? We'll release it on Drinks and Things.
Hi.
Who was it?
No, I'm not gonna fucking tell you.
What does their name start with so that you can help with those Google searches?
Started with an M.
Oh!
I went up to her and I was like, hey, blank. Like, I was so eager and so drunk and so hopeful. I mean, I don't go up to anyone like all insane. Like, totally know you. We should maybe be friends, maybe at the very least take a picture. It was an exclusive party. I got in before most of the people came in, and that's when I asked this person for a picture. So I was like, oh, it's going to be no issue, exclusive people, it's going to be great. And I was like, hey, and I called her name, and she ignored me, and she just, like, started playing on her phone. And I just called her name again, and then she just goes, sorry, not now. I was just like, yeah, like, totally makes sense. Okay, bye. It's just like, who does that? This person who thinks they're a big person on the internet just denied me even a photo. I just wanted a picture for my Instagram.
Okay. I love the dynamic that both of you women are in the same world, and the fact that, like, you went for a picture.
And she drinks a lot. This person who I was asking for a picture, like, she drinks a lot. And she's a person who just, like, purposefully drinks a lot on the internet. I'm like, me.
That aspect is so crazy. You're very Derek, take it over. You're very
successful. Yeah.
Successful.
This person must be somebody that is like, the fact that they think they're like that high up is a pretty crazy thing.
Are they like A and you're B? Or are you guys on the same level and they just are douchebags?
This person is a bit above me. I wouldn't even say like astronomically above me.
If you had to rate yourself on like celebrity on YouTube,
very
where would
low
you be?
on the scale.
ABC.
Jenna Marbles, way up there, right? Me, subpar. This person was like in between me and Jenna Marbles. But the thing is that Jenna Marbles is someone who has always been very gracious. I've been watching her for years, and I just walked away and I went back to my friends and I go, this bitch is a fucking bitch. And this bitch was with her name.
I feel like we're getting like inside YouTube gossip right now, Des. Like drinks and things is like the TMZ of like the YouTube world right now.
I said it started with an M. Trust me, people will figure it out. It's insane. How much you want to bet? I tweet this video out. Let's do 15, 20 minutes before anyone guesses who this person was and starts tweeting them very passive-aggressively.
I don't know who she is, but she sounds like a fucking douchebag. Maybe she was just setting you up for good content.
She had no fucking idea who I was. I guarantee that. Like, I just felt so betrayed because I followed her on Instagram, and I'm like one of those loyal... I'm loyal to a few people, but who I am loyal to, I expect that, like, respect back. Especially if it's at a YouTube convention. One of the biggest people, which is, like, Jessi Smiles, who is... boyfriend versus girlfriend prank, whatever. You guys probably don't know because you don't love YouTube.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
One of the biggest YouTubers, and I tweeted, I saw you at a party, got to chicken shit to say hello, and then he tweeted back and was like, oh my god, like you should have said hello, I would have loved to have met you. That's how I expect YouTubers to be with people who create content. It's not like a fan situation, it's just like, oh, you make YouTube videos as well, let me just like see what you're about. I do the same if someone has like 500 subscribers, 50 subscribers. I'm like, what do? You make videos as well? Let me see what you're about.
You're on drinks with this right now, so that's pretty crazy.
And I've been drunk for like 5 hours. How long have we been doing this? Fucking Derek is in Kansas.
I'm in Los Angeles, Derek is in Kansas, and you're in Virginia. We're across the country. We're worldwide. We are literally prestige worldwide.
Are we nationally syndicated right now? Is that what's happening? But this martini glass, are you getting a martini glass in this?
What you did back there, it's awesome.
Well, honestly, it doesn't fit in the frame, but I still thank you. But anyway, I'm very drunk. I feel like I have to go to bed. Okay, the host, Richie, sign us off. I would have never thought in my life of saying the host, Richie.
Yeah.
You could barely form a sentence then. So it's just amazing to see you right now, like how much you've grown up.
You know how you can end this? This whole thing is called Last Call. You can now say it's closing time.
I like that.
Really? Because I think you need to start. I think you need to end what you started with.
No.
Actually, now that I think about
I
it,
like that.
no. Now that it processes in my brain, Derek was right. This is a special edition DnT. This is closing time. Do you have something you want to say to anybody still here?
No. What about you, Derek?
You can go, but you can't stay here. What is the saying? It was nice to have you on, Jessi. It's nice to get a female on here. We got a lot of sausages on our show most of the time, so it's nice to switch it up.
Thank you for coming on to the after show.
I'm super happy to be here, and I'm also very drunk. This is not fake. You heard it here first. Actual drunk people on the show, Road and Chalk. You're welcome.
That's drinks and things.
Great drinking with you guys, and also it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be because I thought I was going to be more nervous. But get drunk, and it helps you out, children. You heard it here first.
Drinks and things.
Bye.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.